ambitions, hopes, and plans, I surrender these into your hands. All of my ambitions, hopes, and plans, I surrender these into your hands. For it's only in your will that I am free. For it's only in your will that I am free. Jesus, all for Jesus, all I am and ever hope to be. Jesus, all for Jesus. Jesus, all for Jesus, all I am and ever hope to be. Jesus, all for Jesus, all I am and ever hope to be. All of my ambition, all of my ambitions, hopes, and plans, I surrender these into your
Good evening, everybody from Pretoria, South Africa. I am so excited to welcome you to another edition of the Immeri Business Masterclass. My name is Dr. King Vitus, and it always gives me great and amazing pleasure to have all of you amazing business people on this call. You know, when you understand where you're coming from, where you are now, and where you're going, it gives you a lot of joy to talk about. By the way, can I please confirm that you're hearing my voice very clear and very good? That would really help me to know. May you please give me a sign that you're hearing me, all the people that are on this call tonight, from wherever you're joining us from Nigeria, from the USA, from Zambia, those who will be joining us from Niger, from Ghana. I want to really appreciate every one of you. Yes, loud and clear, 777. Yeah. Thank you very much for coming through. We do appreciate you, and it gives us a lot of pleasure to have every one of you here. We are here today just to say some categorical no to two things, you know, that has been a challenge to us. But before we get into the meat of the program today, like I told you before, this is IBMC in short, meaning Immeri Business Masterclass. It's a masterclass that you come to and it transforms your life. And then I want to proudly say that we are able to do this today because Immeri International gave us the platform to do so. I was in a meeting yesterday. Well, I'll talk about that later on after we take the opening prayer. I am going to do something a bit different today. I'm sure she's not expecting this, but I'm going to ask Mrs. Olushola Akintoye to please unmute and just say a word of prayer for us, open us up with God. Here we believe that God is everything. If you don't start with him, try and finish up with him. And whatever you do, just make sure that God is on your side, because his word says that if the ways of a man please the Lord, he will make his enemies to be at peace with him. So today, if you don't believe in the God we are talking about, please, while we pray to the one we believe in, please pray to the one you believe in. So, Mrs. Olushola, please, may you say.
Okay, thank you so much, sir. Good evening, everyone. Can we pray? Father, in the name of Jesus, we thank you for a time like this. We thank you for our gathering. We thank you for everyone connected to this meeting. And we ask, oh God, that your name alone be glorified, that in all that we shall learn and in all that we shall be exposed to, you will give us the heart. You will help us to make our dreams come true in the name of Jesus. Lord, we commit the hearts of those that are still willing, whether to join or not to join. King of glory, we ask that you perfect their decision, that they will not miss out of this program in Jesus' name. We thank you for everyone connected to this organization. We thank you for all the businesses in progress, and we pray that you do even much more than we are asking of you. All this we pray in Jesus' name. Amen.
Amen. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Madam, for that amazing prayer. And I have no doubt in my spirit that God has heard us. Now, somebody may be asking, I thought you came for business. Yes, we do. We actually came for business. This business was made possible by a company I am about to introduce to you right now. So don't blink, stay where you are, and let us hear what this amazing company has got in stock for us. Somebody asked me, what is Immeri? But in Immeri, we say, who is Immeri? Because we believe that Immeri is an organism, that has done a lot of amazing things. So please don't blink, don't change the dial. Let us get these words from our own very company and our own sponsor. Who is Immeri? All right, just a minute. I'm going to get it right now. Like I said, many years ago, somebody, a very dear friend of mine, introduced me to this amazing platform. And today I am so honored to be one of those people who will be talking about this unbelievable and amazing company. There are many people here today who are part and parcel of this great movement that is changing the life of a lot of people. And I want to believe that what we're going to do today is going to touch you and is going to transform your life. So we're going to get a message from our darling company. Many of you are coming through. I can see you. I can see all of you coming through tonight. And for those of them who are having internet challenges, we pray that God will make it happen for every one of us. So we're going to take a message from our parent company today, and then after that, we will keep the ball rolling. So once again, thank you very much for joining us on this very call. Let me also remind us that we are live on YouTube, and we are also live on Facebook. So whatever channel you're joining us from, welcome.
Who was established in 2016. It is a fast-growing modern direct selling company. In just 2 years' time, Immeri has already branched out to 6 countries and regions, and our brand and products marketed in more than 10 countries. In Immeri, we help people from different backgrounds to start their own businesses. Immeri's core value. In Immeri, we believe sharing is rewarding, as it is more blessed to give than to take. The spirit of teamwork in Immeri is built from our strong belief in success breeds success. Helping others to be successful is helping oneself to achieve higher success. Filial piety is the core value that we hold in high esteem. Filial piety means respect, love, and care for others. We firmly believe that with such attitude, our career advancement will yield twice the result with half the effort. How do you get rewarded? Join Immeri to become our business partners. You could then distribute and sell our exclusive products, ranging from intimate care, healthcare to beauty and skincare, home care and appliances to lifestyle food and beverages. With our range of quality products, you could build your business in two aspects. Firstly, you could share and distribute the products and make retail profits and rebates directly. Secondly, you could also recruit business partners like yourself to share and distribute Immeri range of products, and you will be rewarded according to their successes. The harder you work, the greater the profit. In Immeri, we don't believe in get rich quick. We believe in working hard to make our dreams come true. The harder you work and more effort you put in your business, the higher the reward will be. Immeri has established an effective and proven business platform for our business partners to achieve their goals in life. Today, through the Immeri Business Platform, hundreds of thousands of business partners around the world gain physical health, achieve financial freedom, embrace continuous growth, and generously give back to society. Work a little bit harder every day. Life is like a money box. Every little bit of effort that you have invested will be rewarded someday in the future. And all you need to do is work a little bit harder every day. Have faith in yourself. You don't have to envy what others have. Reward will come in time as long as you work hard. Join Immeri and you are entitled to purchase our special product package, and you will also enjoy up to 50% discount from retail price when you repeat your purchases for your own consumption. If you are selling the products to your customers, you can enjoy 50% retail profit. Should you be able to recruit 3 to 5 business partners and get them to do the same as you do, by doing so, you could build your sustainable passive income of 5% for up to 10 generations in depth of your business partners network. Immeri Business is a global business. You are our global business partners for all the markets we are in. If you are looking for a business that brings value, Immeri is the right choice for you.
Welcome back, everyone. It says that if you are looking for business that brings value, Immeri is that business for you. I am so excited to welcome every one of you here. Let me quickly try and while I'm doing that, I'm just going to stop my sharing so as to give space for our first guest speaker today to get his slides ready. So Doc, if you are ready, please do share your slide. I've opened it up for you while I just take some time to welcome everyone that is here today. For those of you on Facebook who have joined us on Facebook and YouTube, thank you very much for coming. My name has not changed. It's not going to change today. I'm still Dr. King Vitus, Eminent Peace Ambassador with the United Nations, and I am a proud Immerian. I tell people I am a bona fide registered, if there's anything like thumb printed and rightful person to talk about Immeri, and it gives me joy to be able to have those of you who are here today. Thank you very much for coming, Mrs. Adejumoke Barreto. Thank you for coming. We appreciate you. We are so excited to have you. I'm also excited to have Africa for Jesus. That's my dear friend, Pastor Femi Junaid, all the way from Pretoria, South Africa. Thank you for coming, Antonia Joseph. Betsy Etuk, all the way from Abuja, Nigeria. Dr. Charles, our first speaker today. Dela Musa, she is always there. That woman is unbelievable. It's just unbelievable. We are definitely going to get across to her today. We have Ghana KB, Michelia, thank you for coming. We have Glorious Izuchuku. I'm going to tell you guys something amazing about this woman. We have Helen Emunwe, thank you very much for coming. And everybody else that is here today. We'll keep talking to every one of you as we keep going on. Pharmacist Dr. Wazingi is here as well. Look, all of you are just amazing, 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 amazing. We are glad to have you here today, and we are sure that we're going to have an amazing time. Now, for today, as our first guest is putting his slides together, there are two things that have become a problem. You know, when you listen to the bulldozer, she will tell you that there are three areas you need to put your life together. If your life is together in those three areas, then you are sure to have a bliss. And she told us, you know, she said a lot of things. One of them has to do with health. If you are a healthy person, you will be amazing. The second is relationship. If you are fit in your relationship, your life will be amazing. And also the third one is in your pocket. You know, if your pocket is fine, you know, oh my goodness, it will be awesome. That's why we start here with prayers, because we know that there is a God in heaven, and if he says it won't happen, there's nothing you are going to do. And but we have started with him, and we're going to deal with two amazing parts of this whole thing. The first one we'll deal with today is something that has caused a lot of problem in the family. I'm talking about reproduction. I'm talking about reproduction. There are many families today that are in trouble because, you know, either the man is not doing his job properly, he has a reproduction problem, or the woman also has some challenges. But today we're going to start on the woman front. And let me quickly say this: you cannot afford to miss next week. I can only tell you that, because it's going to be the battle of the doctors in the house. We're going to be next week. We're going to be dealing with both the male and the reproductive challenges in our homes, and look for ways. Ask doctors how to overcome them. You know, today we are so glad to have three amazing people who will be speaking to us today, and I'm not going to waste any further time. For all the 18 people that are in the house, thank you very much for coming. I'm going to be welcoming today our first speaker, who is going to be talking to us in the next 25 minutes. And he is a medical doctor by training. So he'll be, and he's not just by training, he is also a practicing medical doctor. We call him Dr. Charles, and then he will briefly introduce himself today. And after that, we will take it over from there. So Dr. Charles, if you are ready, the floor is yours.
Yeah, good evening, everybody. I'm trying to share the slide. I don't know if you can see it.
Yeah, we can see something that says Zoom live. I think you should just move it, and
because to my side, I'm still saying, okay, you're saying the...
Yes, I'm saying, yeah, there we are. The slide, we have the slide now.
Okay, you have the slide now.
Yeah. Okay,
great. Good evening, everybody. It's so wonderful to be the one taking this session. I want to appreciate Mr. Vitus for this great opportunity. Dr. Vitus, King Vitus, I appreciate you as the host and other resource person that I will be sharing this platform with. Yes, we cannot actually continue this presentation without actually appreciating this company, Immeri. At the end of the advert, we had Immeri is the right choice for you. Yes, it's the right choice for you, is the right choice for me, is the right choice for everyone. That's why I'm so passionate. I'm so excited to be a member and a distributor of this company today. And at the end of this presentation, you'll be wowed, because you will see and understand why the passion is so high and why everybody is jamming and coming towards Immeri on a daily basis. Yeah, my name remains Dr. Charles once again. I'll be taking you through the business of today. And the business of today will not be well dealt with if I don't repeat the mission of the organization called Immeri. Our mission actually is to bring happiness to ourselves and to our family. How do we do this? We do this through our wonderful and amazing health products. And how do we do this? We do this through our financial freedom, giving people freedom financially, knowing the state of the situation we all find ourselves. Two major challenges we find in life, according to what Dr. Vital said at the beginning: health and wealth. And Immeri has come to solve those solutions. We bring happiness to people through our continuous growth. We have a section where we impact you with great personal development and otherwise. And at the end of the day, you don't just come to Immeri to impact yourself and your family, but we ensure that you give back to what? To the society. And we have a powerful core values that is second to none. We love sharing. We believe sharing is rewarding. It is more blessed to be a giver than to just receive. We all know that. Success breeds success. When you're successful, it actually attracts others to you. That is what we preach and our core value in Immeri. We believe in filial piety, respect. We respect each other. We love each other. We care for each other. That's why I'm on this program today to share the wonderful news Immeri has got to share to you around the world. I want to welcome you once again. If you're watching me on YouTube, watching me on Facebook, and on Zoom, I want to welcome you today as we kickstart the program for today. Yes, I will be talking deeply about, I'm starting with the first slide called why virgin? Yes, why virgin? It's a big question to answer. Virgin is actually Immeri's breakthrough and patented product. It's a powerful product that has impacted lives in the medical profession and even into people's life. The passion I have for this product is the result and testimonies I've gotten. I've seen a lot of testimonies in my feedback of sharing this product with people, and the testimonies have kept me going and refiring and prescribing it to people of like minds. I will tell you more about the testimony as we continue in the presentation. First and foremost, I'll be taking you through objectives, some of the objectives of this presentation, which is going to tackle at the end of this presentation. You will now we'll have a session where you will all learn. We'll all learn about the reproductive system, how best to take care of your intimate area called the vagina. We understand that water is not good enough. We'll understand the differences between the vulva and the vagina, because we realize that most times people just believe the vagina is the same thing as the vulva. So let me quickly give you an overview of what the reproductive system actually is. You know, we have the male, we have the female. The male has what they call the testes, and the female have what they call the ovaries. The male has, from the testes, it has what they call the penis. It's the penis that is the testes that helps to produce the sperm that the penis ejaculates to get the female pregnant, while the ovaries for the female, there are two in numbers, and they are connected to the fallopian tube, then the uterus. And another section of the female reproductive organ is the breast, which help in producing milk during childbirth. Then there are two hormones that the male and the female produces, which is connected to the brain. These hormones are powerful hormones that determine and control the female and male reproductive organ, likewise the general health of the male and female. The one for the female is called testosterone, and one for the female is called estrogen, progesterone. That is, will just be an overview of the male and female reproductive organ. But let's quickly note that at the end of this presentation, what I want us to run home with is the fact that there are major note of. I will try and make it as simplified as possible so that we'll grab it within the time allocated to me. You see, what we'll be looking at in the reproductive system, we'll be concentrating on the female reproductive system for today. And what we'll be looking at is, number one, acidic balance. These are some of the achievements we need to pursue in the female reproductive system to give us great health. What we're looking at is acidic balance. We'll be looking at the bacterial challenge. We'll be looking at infertility. the structural function of the female reproductive area. Now, everyone deserves a healthy vagina, definitely. A lot of ladies go through the itching, discharge, and fishy smell, but they will never accept that it does not happen. Instead, they insist water is the best. I've met a lot of ladies in the course of their challenges. Many are dying secretly. Many can only confide in their doctor or their personal relation that they are so close with. So you find out that there are a lot of people that have these health challenges but dying within. And Immeri has come with the solution today. How have you ever wondered that what exactly is actually true as a question? And the question is, should I wash my vagina? Many people believe they will, up till today, many still believe in soap, in washing their vagina with soap. Many believe in washing with water, indulging in different method of cleaning. But the answer is yes, the vagina is self-cleaning. God has networked your system to heal itself naturally. Is when we get it wrong in life, that is when the doctors come in. That is where our body, what they call immune system, try to fight what the body is defective of and try to repair itself. But in the absence of the body failing to repair itself, that is where we come up with natural things that will not fix it back. The external part of the genital, which includes the labia, needs to be washed. It's not the inside. We haven't realized that nowadays, even there are a lot of things that can cause infection to female reproductive area. I've seen a lady that says she has never had an intimacy, forgetting the fact that she uses public toilet. And before you know it, in the course of interaction, I realized she even have a sex toy, sharing a sex toy with a partner. That can actually introduce challenges to the vagina, to sharing things like that. Even when you go to toilet and you go to pool and you clean up from back to front, it can actually introduce bacteria to the vagina. Bacteria they actually build up within that area of your vagina. A vagina is also known as the birth canal for the bearing of children. So you need to keep it clean. You need to keep it healthy. The vagina connects the cervix and through that the uterus. When we talk about cervix and the uterus, I will briefly explain and describe the anatomy of the vagina very soon, so that we'll have a clear understanding about the three openings of the intimate area, which is the vagina, the vagina, the urinary tract opening, and the anus. They all have their differential function. The ovaries located on either side of the uterus releases eggs in fertile people, and these are functions of hormone activated from the brain. These eggs travel down the fallopian tubes to the uterus, where in conception, they meet up with the sperm released from the man for fertilization and implant along the uterine wall. And this is what leads to pregnancy. When fertilization doesn't happen, menstruation comes up. What is actually this menstruation? These are different phases. There are different phases of this menstruation. If not properly taken care of, could lead to infection, could lead to a lot of vaginal challenges. There are phases, there are follicular phases, there are ovulation phases, and there are luteal phases. Hormones regulate all the process of this menstruation, like the follicle stimulating hormones, the luteinizing hormone, estrogen, and that same progesterone. They have a place to play in the menstrual cycle of the female reproductive system. Until the eggs are released, the uterus build up extra lining to provide the most habitable environment possible for an egg to be implanted. And this is a function of the progesterone, which is the hormone of the female. When an egg isn't fertilized, that is when menstruation comes up. It now washes up and comes out like blood. That is when you now ask yourself, what is actually this vulva? Everybody here vulva. Some people just believe vagina is just vagina. It contains about all the general anesthesia or anatomy of the intimate area. No, it's time for us to actually understand the differences. The vulva is the outside portion of the female genitals, the part you can see. The vulva actually contains the pubic, the clitoris. The clitoris is where you have the labia minora and majora meeting, the most sensitive part of the intimate area. You have the urethra, where your urine comes out, is an opening. Then you have the labia majora and the labia minora. These labias are just the lips of the vagina that helps to close and open the vagina to prevent foreign bodies from getting into it. So the vagina, actually, those things you see that is extended in the vagina, they are actually the lips of the vagina, and they are called the majora and the minora. At where they meet at the top is where you have the clitoris. The labia majora is the outer fold of the genital, while the labia minora is the inner fold. They are all protective of the sensitive part of the of the vagina. Now, this part helps protect clitoris. And we know what clitoris is the most sensitive part, the part that has more nerves for sensitivity, which is extremely sensitive. And looking at the screen, you see the diagram on the screen. If you can hear me, please.
Network.
Yeah, the network is challenging him, and I'm sure he's going to come back shortly. While he's coming back, let me just try and welcome the as more people are coming in. Please, thank you very much for coming. I may not be able to, welcome every one of you, but all the same, we appreciate every one of you. The 21 people that are here, the internet is knocking them out and bringing them back in. We definitely, Dr. Charles is going to finish up what he started. It's to help every one of us. So why he is giving this thing is to let you know how sensitive the intimate region is, and why it should be handled, carefully, because if we don't handle them carefully, they will come back to haunt us at the end of the day. But while we are waiting, oh, he's back. Okay, fine. Yeah, so Doc, if you are back, please do.
Sorry, can you hear me? Where did I think my network just knocked me off and you had to change it. Where was the last place you finally heard me?
You were getting close to talking about you're getting close to the 3 openings that we have. Those 3 openings.
Is the diagram on the screen where I stopped?
Your slide is off for now. So just put it back. So just reshare, and you'll be fine.
Yeah, I'm trying. Yeah. I think maybe you just try to share for me.
Okay, fine. You can just continue to explain. Let me locate mine here. Then I will definitely gladly do that. Okay, let's go.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, you can continue your explanations. Then I will get it.
Okay, I will go back and start Did you get me where I was trying to describe the vulva, what the vulva is?
Yeah, that is where you were. You were actually going there. You were actually going to describe.
Okay, I'll start again with what is vagina. So a vagina is also known as the birth canal of the bearing of children. As we all know, that is where everybody came out from. It's an opening. The vagina connects with the cervix, which is the early part of the womb. Through that, the uterus. The ovaries located on either side of the uterus releases the eggs in fertility, in fertile people. This is where the eggs are being released from. These eggs travel down the fallopian tube to the uterus where conception takes place. That is where the sperm meets with the egg and fertilization and implant along the uterine wall. When this happens, we call it fertilization. When fertilization doesn't happen, then that is when menstruation sets in. Until the egg is released, the uterus builds up extra lining to provide the most hospitable environment possible for a fertilized egg. So when an egg isn't fertilized, though this lining exists, the body during menstruation until menopause or any other factors affect menstrual cycle. There are hormones that help to regulate this menstruation. That is why during menstruation, every lady needs to keep him or herself clean and stabilized. You have the follicular stimulating hormone, the luteinizing hormone, estrogen, and the progesterone. These are powerful hormones controlled by the brain to give a woman its best intimate health. Now, what is vulva? The vulva is the outside portion of the female genital part. You can see anything you can see in the intimate female part is called the vulva. It consists of the pubis, the clitoris, the urethra, labia majora, and the labia minora. The labias are the lips of the vagina. Can you hear me?
We can hear you, sir.
Okay, the labias are the lips of the vagina. So it helps to protect the most sensitive area of the vagina, which has the most the most sensitive part, which is the clitoris. The labia is where the labia major and the minora is where they meet to protect the clitoris. These parts help protect the clitoris, which is extremely, very, very sensitive. And on the next slide, you'll be seeing the region of the genital area. Now, people always feel shy to talk about this, but it's very important because we all came out from the vagina. We all came out from the vagina, so it's better we learn about it. Very, very important for women in terms of their personal hygiene. That place needs to be taken care of. Lots of people have infertility. Lots of people have challenges with birth. A lot of people have challenges with their general health from the defect, from the challenges of their intimate area. Ladies actually have 3 openings down there, unknown. Most people just feel, even to some men, if we have men on the call, know now that where your urine, where the lady's urine comes from is different from where the vaginal opening is. The urethra, which is the middle opening of the vagina, is close to the what? To the anus, anal opening. The vagina isn't the opening for use for urine to urinate. They are different. That's why you have 3 openings: the vagina, the anus, and the urethra. The urethra is the opening through which the urine comes out. So you can see that even when you go to your toilet, public toilet, the system is open to a lot of bacterial infection because that place is where you have a direct contact. Even when you go to clean up after using the loo, you clean up and there are some bacteria in your hands during cleaning that could actually be introduced into your vagina to cause bacterial challenges. Now, we talk about pH. We hear a lot of people, I want to go to the hospital because I need a pH balance. The doctor said my pH is not balanced. That is why I'm having discharge. The doctor said my pH is not balanced. That is why I have odor. The doctor said my pH is not balanced. That is why I have a menstrual cramp. My pH is not balanced. That is why I have different intimate health challenges in the intimate area. Now, what is this pH we talk about? The vaginal pH fluctuates. It's always between 3.8 and 4.5. You see, the vagina is supposed to be slightly acidic. And you see that there are hormones and there are a lot of factors that keep the vagina stable at that pH. Once it becomes too acidic, challenges sets in. Once it becomes too alkaline, challenges sets in. Remember, at the beginning of my presentation, I mentioned about acidic balance, number 2, bacteria, number 3, infertility, number 4, structural challenges. The normal healthy vagina contains both the good and the bad bacteria. When we talk about the good bacteria, we're talking about the lactobacillus, which is the good bacteria. It's stabilized. That is what gives the vagina from the release of what they call the lactic acid. The lactic acid in the vagina, which is released by the lactobacillus, it has a pH of about 2.4, stepping the acidic level of the vagina higher than normal. So whenever it's coming, that is stabilized. Normally, the healthy bacteria predominate and keep the vaginal pH stable. If your vaginal pH is above normal, you will probably experience some of the following signs. These are some of the signs that comes along that leads to bacterial vaginosis. Things like itching because of disruption in your vaginal pH. Things like itching, excess discharges, pain of yeast infection. In the case we don't use over-the-counter medication, most times we believe any product that has a lactobacterial-based probiotics is best for what? For your vaginal intimate care. I repeat, any product containing lactobacterial-based probiotics is best for your intimate care to balance your vaginal pH. Now let's talk about the bacterial function of the lactic acid in the vagina. As I said earlier, the key to healthy vagina is lactic acid. The key to healthy vagina is the presence of lactic acid. Once your lactic acid drops, automatically challenges sets up in your vagina. Vagina has good and bad bacteria. This lactic acid is the acidic level that prevents bacterial vaginosis. Absence of lactic acid promotes bacterial vaginosis. All those symptoms I just mentioned. The lactobacilli helps maintain vaginal acidity because of the lactic acid in it, thereby making the vagina inhospitable to many other microorganisms. Every microorganism in the intimate area that causes challenges, the lactobacteria tackles it. That is one of the major function of the antibacterial function of the lactobacilli. Remember, normal vaginal pH is a crucial factor of good health in what? In women. Because now I've finished, we've talked about the acidic balance. We are now in the bacterial section of the care of the vagina. Bacterial vaginosis is caused by the imbalance between what? The good and the bad bacteria. What are we trying to say here? Which means the vagina has what they call the good and what? And the bad bacteria. It has the good and the bad bacteria. And there has to be a striking balance between the good and the bad bacteria, which is vaginal flora, allowing various types of microbes to inhibit the environment, leading to infections such as what? PID, pelvic inflammatory disease, and what? STDs. Thus, it is very, very, very important at this point to keep probiotics, as I said earlier, microbes, such as Lactobacillus acidophilus, that's the lactic acid now. Forget about the name in case the name is too tight or heavy to pronounce. But what we're trying to say here is that lactobacteria-based probiotics are best for bacterial vaginosis treatment. Now, vaginal odor. These are some of the signs you experience during bacterial vaginosis. Odor. What causes smell down there? Many ladies complain of vaginal odor. They complain of discharges, itching, different malodor, candidiasis, discharges. what is actually the cause. That brings us to this section, from inflammation of the vaginal tissues. What are other causes? Inflammation of the vaginal area can occur because of poor hygiene. How well do you clean your intimate area? How conscious are you? How do you prepare budget? Your intimate area needs a budget. How do you prepare budget for your intimate area? If we're together, please let me know we're together. Are we following? Are we together? Dr. Vitus,
Yes, we
are we
are.
together?
Yes, we are. We are together.
Oh, thank you very much. Thank you very much. So, vaginal odor, what are some of the other causes? A strong odor can be a sign of an infection. A strong odor can be what? Can be a sign of an infection. When people start having some odor, you start having powerful challenges. These are signs. And in terms of the discharge, vaginal discharge coloration, they have their meaning. A lot of people have different challenges. They see colors when they take off their underwear during maybe when they want to have their bath. But most ladies don't actually understand the meaning of those colors. I'll quickly run down the defect and the meaning of some of these of colors, that when you see them, you know the challenges, or either you have a problem or you have what? You are very, very healthy. Number one, a clear discharge. A clear discharge is interpreted as being healthy. That means you are pregnant. Pregnancy is ensured. Or you have ovulation. And you know definitely when you're pregnant, you have hormonal imbalance. Then when you have a white discharge, that also means you're healthy, and it could also be a yeast infection. A gray discharge means bacterial vaginosis. So note, anytime you have a gray discharge, then there is a challenge. That means you have bacterial vaginosis, which can lead to all the symptoms I mentioned earlier. Then when you have a pink discharge, you have cervical bleeding. Cervical bleeding, these are dangerous signs. Pink, vaginal irritation and implantation bleeding. So most times when you have bleeding and it's pinkish, there's a challenge. Yellow-green discharge is sexually transmitted disease. We see a lot of discharges, they will say it's yellowish. That is STD. And once you have red discharges, definitely you're undergoing menstruation, cervical infection or cervical polyp, or endometrial cervical cancer when you have red discharges. A woman's vagina is naturally filled with bacteria, naturally. So we have a lot of bacteria in the women's vagina. But when there is an overgrowth, there is no balance, you are not taking care of it well, you're not using the right thing to balance the vagina bacteria content, then the condition is called what? Bacterial vaginosis. And that's what causes what? Fishy odor. There are a lot of people, even when they dress up, they pass near you, you smell it. Some of them are even used to it, and it has destroyed or killed lots of marriages in terms of this odor, because some people cannot actually curtail or live with odors like that. Now, not all vaginal odor are caused by what? By infection, as I said earlier. Now, what are some of the tips for vulvar care? How do you take care of your vulva now? Now, it's very, very important. Endeavor to take absolute care of your vagina as you care for your face, as you do your makeup, you care for your face, you buy the cream for your skin, you buy everything to look good. You need a budget for what? For your vagina. If you have never had a budget before, you just use water to wash your vagina, or you just douche, or you just feel you're okay, or you just spray perfume there. This is time for you to know that you need a budget for your vagina care to avoid infertility, to avoid bacterial vaginosis, to avoid other health challenges that attacks the intimate area of a lady. The vagina cleansing itself, as I said, naturally. If you can wear only white panties, please do. And it has to be aerated. Water alone is not enough. When you are cleaning your vulva, you only clean the external part. If you can leave your vagina, it has a self-cleansing mechanism. It's when it's disrupted, even by intercourse, semen deposit can disrupt the vaginal pH, leading to bacterial vaginosis. So every natural vagina has its own natural odor, but once it becomes a foul smelling, then there is a challenge down there. So it is advisable to not use it anywhere near the vagina in terms of soap. We understand the pH just now. Then factors that can cause vaginal pH. What are some of the factors that can cause vaginal pH? Soap, water can cause your vaginal pH to be imbalanced. When you use water to wash the internal part of your vagina, you are indirectly disrupting the good and the bad bacteria. So when you wash in too deep, you are washing away the good bacteria and leaving the bad bacteria, or you wash away the bad bacteria, leaving the good bacteria. This can cause infection in the vagina. There has to be a striking balance. Soap is very dangerous. Why? Because soap has alkaline. Your vagina needs acidity to thrive. So once you're using soap, it drops the acidity of your vagina to alkaline level, and that is a major challenge. It throws off balance what is called the pH level. Menstrual fluid and seminal fluid can also cause pH imbalance in your vagina. Now, how can I ensure the pH level is balanced? This is where you need to know. Everybody wants to balance their pH. Everyone's body wants to get rid of bacterial vaginosis. Everybody wants to smell good down there, mainly the female. Our wives need it, our sisters need it, our mothers need it. They need this good health to stay happy and to stay strong. Balanced pH level are key for health and good intimate care. But what is it and how does it actually affect our body? During menstruation, it is important to change pads or tampon regularly. Very, very important. We've seen a lot of ladies that will leave tampon for a day, throughout the whole day from morning till morning. They leave it on. They said it's not soaked. That can introduce imbalance of the pH in your vagina, introducing or disrupting the flora of the vagina. One must also avoid harsh soap. Instead, use products, as I said earlier, that are specifically formulated for this sensitive area. There are wonderful products I will introduce to you today that you have probably, if you have used it before, we're going to share testimony. But if you have not used it before, you have to have an open mind to this product that has what? That has lactobacterial-based probiotics, one of the best in the world. It's called Vagin. It's called Vagin. If you can say it or type it in the chat room, type Vagin. It's spelled V-A-G-I-N-N-E. Vagin, a powerful lactobacterial-based probiotic which have been doing wonders in feminine health in terms of their intimate area. This is one of the major passion that got me into Immeri. Because of the testimonies I've been hearing in terms of infertility, we've had lots of virgin babies. We've had a lot of people. I have a testimony of a lady that has been tackling 8 months of bacterial vaginosis. Doctors have been prescribing antibiotics, which has a way of disrupting the flora of the vagina. For 8 months, this lady has been passing through hell in terms of odor, itching, and other bacterial vaginosis symptoms. But a friend of mine happened to discuss with her and introduce a pack of Vagin to this lady. Before she even ended up using that pack, she got a wonderful testimony. The discharge stopped, the itching stopped, the odor stops, a lot of things stopped. She started seeing some positive changes, even in her attitude and moods. Today, she's a powerful distributor in Immeri. Thank God that she was able to grab that opportunity at that time and she ran with it. Even the doctor that was prescribing antibiotics, she took this product back to that doctor, introduced the doctor to Vagin, and today the doctor is also prescribing Vagin to her patients. Isn't that a wonderful testimony? Vagin is a powerful product. Vagin maintains and improves the health of the woman's vagina. This is where I'm going. This is where you need to keep your heart open, because the solution to bacterial vaginosis is here. The solution to female reproductive system is here. The solution to keep you happy and cement your marriage back, it's here. What is it? It's called Vagin. This is a patented product by Immeri. In addition, Virgin helps the vagina regain the immune system and increases its defensive power. What am I trying to say? In summary, Virgin revitalizes, Virgin restores, and Virgin what? Renew your female intimate area. At this point, you will agree with me that water is not enough to take care of your intimate area. Soap is not enough because it will cause your intimate area alkalinity, while water will also disrupt your what? Your pH level. Now that brings me to the product, the magical product of today, Virgin. Can we tap a clapping emoji on the chat box? Can you hear me? Are we together? Hello, Dr. Vitus, are we together?
We are together.
Great. Please, I want everyone listening to me now to please tap a clapping emoji on the chat box, because the product I'm about to quickly summarize the ingredients called Virgin. It's a miracle product. It's a miracle product that has caused lots of testimony. I put smile in people's faces, especially ladies. When I mean people's faces, we have a slogan for it. It's actually made for ladies, but enjoyed by men. I'm talking to you today. I'm a product of the product because I actually also use Virgin for my skin, for my face. It has given me a wonderful smoothing. Why?
Absolutely.
Because of some of the ingredients in the product. Now let's quickly rush through the ingredients we have in what? In Virgin. Remember, we've spoken about acidic nature. We've spoken about bacteria. We've spoken about infertility. You will see what keeps the intimate area, that's the Virgin, structurally active, because Virgin has everything that what the intimate area needs. When I mean everything, I mean everything. Number one, the ingredient Virgin, the ingredients contained in Virgin is called Virgin. We have 8 powerful ingredients. The patented nature of the product is called Virgin. That is the secret and breakthrough name that the company has. It's a wonderful product. The next ingredient we have is called antibacterial and immune peptides. What does this do? The antibacterial, these are the ingredients that fight against pathogens. Pathogens are disease-causing microorganisms in the what? In the vagina. They help to fight. Please follow me carefully about this ingredient and see how amazing this product is and how powerful, in case you have any health challenges in your intimate area, and see how this product is going to do magic in terms of giving you great results. Now, it helps, antibacterial and immune peptides help to destroy and suppress the growth of microorganisms. And again, it regulates what? It's a regulator of the immune system. It helps to block, listen, it helps to block the response of the bad immune challenges and stimulate the good one. That is the function of what the antibacterial and immune peptides. We all know what peptides are. They are food for the intimate area. Organic acid is another wonderful product. Please, this particular product, there are 4 major ingredients that is in this product that will wow you. Organic acid. This is what keeps your vagina acidic, that stabilizes your vagina to the pH of 3.8 and 4.5. This is what keeps your vagina stable to make sure it takes care of whatever symptoms in terms of bacterial vaginosis symptom that is coming up. It is this organic acid is produced by the good bacteria in your vagina. And what is this good bacteria? Lactobacillus. It produces this lactic acid. Once it produces lactic acid, it stabilizes the pH of your what? Of your vagina. So anytime your vagina pH is altered, the organic acid activates the lactic acid through the lactobacillus to decrease the pH to make it acidic. So the lactic acid helps to balance your pH. And once you have an imbalance in this, once this one drops, the lactic acid drops, automatically you have what they call bacterial vaginosis. So organic acid helps to rectify that. Wow, this is another powerful ingredient in Virgin. seaweed extract, a powerful ingredient, second to none. Just like the algae in water, this one, the seaweed helps to promote growth of good bacteria. So if you have a situation where your good bacteria are dying, the lactobacteria is you've overwashed your vagina either with water or through douching, and you've washed away your good bacteria. The seaweed extract helps to build back the growth of the good bacteria naturally and inhibit the bad bacteria. This is actually the food for your vagina. It contains vitamin C and vitamin E. Can you imagine? It contains these wonderful vitamins. Due to the presence of what? Iodine. Seaweed extract contains iodine. And what does iodine do? Iodine, it helps to regulate hormones level needed to promote or to produce healthy eggs. So during fertility, seaweed extract will activate iodine to be released, and your eggs that has been released in terms of those looking for fruit of the womb in terms of infertility, seaweed extract that is found in virgin helps to promote good health. So nothing like my egg wasn't healthy. As the egg comes out, the good sperm comes in and fertilization is ensured. And it helps to also restore. Listen to the powerful function and benefit of seaweed extract. This is one of the major ingredients found in this powerful product called what? Virgin. For endometriosis, it takes care of it. Ovulation difficulty, seaweed extract takes care of it. Heavy period, seaweed extract takes care of it. Infertility, seaweed extract takes care of it. Miscarriages, thyroid functions, the presence of seaweed extract found in virgin takes care of this. And finally, it also relieves from menopause syndrome. Isn't that a wonderful ingredient in virgin? We will not stop there. Quickly, we'll go to hyaluronic acid. This is another wonderful ingredient. This only helps to moisturize. This is why I use it for my face, because at times I have dry palms, for those that know me, and my face. So hyaluronic acid is actually a moisturizer. It helps to hydrate. That is why when you use it, your intimate area is never dry, especially for those that are experiencing dryness in menopausal stages. So it actually helps to hydrate the vagina. So when you use it for your face, even for your hair, it helps to actually hydrate it. Let me shock you at this stage. Do you know hyaluronic acid can actually speed up wound healing? I'm sure most of us are surprised. Yes, it can speed up healing. So at times, even if you have an injury, rub your virgin over that injury and you see a speed in the healing. I've experienced it and it was a wonderful response. Now, polysaccharide. What are polysaccharides? Polysaccharides are the structural function of the vagina. This polysaccharide helps to support the structure of your vagina so that your vagina will not collapse. Don't you know vagina collapses? It does. When you see all those muscles and they tell you it is wrinkled, it's because the vagina lack what? Polysaccharide. So polysaccharide actually helps to support the energy through glycogen, glucose, energy. That is why the vagina can do some exercises during lovemaking, because of the presence and the power of the energy supplied by the glucose found in what? Polysaccharide. Wonderful, wonderful ingredients found in virgin. Wow, 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 wow. I am so amazed. Even as I'm talking about it, my head is getting bigger and bigger because the company has actually solved a major problem in feminine health. Now, vitamin E. Vitamin E is actually an antioxidant, great for reproduction. We all know that, and also very wonderful for your skin. So when you use virgin, it's not actually taking care of just your intimate area health. It's actually going beyond and taking care of other challenges in your system. Now, 100% natural essential oil. That is another wonderful ingredient that gives your vagina a wonderful aroma. It's a combination of flowers, wonderful flowers, concentrated oil containing volatile aroma compound from plants like what? Plants like lavender. We all know, and Romana chomali. We all know how wonderful and how beautiful these flowers smell. What do they do to the intimate area? They calm you down. They soothe you and they make you go to sleep, natural sleep. So nothing like you just sleep and you feel tired, you feel weak. So at this point, not to take much of our time, that is the power of what? The ingredients in Virgin. So thank you very much for the opportunity to share the product benefits and the power of feminine reproductive system. Thank you very much, Dr. Vitus. Thank you, leaders. Thank you, viewers. I hope I've been able to impact your lives positively as we set to welcome you very soon into the family of Immerians. Thank you very much, sir. Take it away.
Wow. What can I say? I don't know what to say, but thank you very much, Dr. Charles. Quickly, because we need to work on time. If you have any questions, quickly, we're just going to take one or two, but no problem. We still give time as we go on. You have any question, please signify by your hand. Let's not make it. I need to take 1, 2, or 3 questions quickly. If you have any question, just raise your hand. I'll call you to ask that question. If then we'll go on to the next session. This is just amazing. I have never heard it like this before. Yes, awesome presentation. Well done, Dr. Charles. Yeah, it's super. Any questions in the house? Yes, Rema from Nigeria. Yes, may you unmute and just ask your question, please.
Thank you, sir. Good evening, sir.
Good evening.
And good evening, everyone. My name is Buki from Nigeria. Yes, I wanted to ask if it's very, very dangerous to use water to wash. With what I've heard now, is like water is not good. So what, apart from, are you saying that we should always use virgin to do everything? That we are not supposed to use water at all? So I really want enlightenment on that. Thank you.
Dr. Charles.
Let me quickly answer that very fast. Yeah, can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
Hello? Yes. Yeah, I'm not saying water is bad. What I'm saying is that you can use the water to wash the vulva. That's the opening, the external part of your vulva, which is the clitoris, the labia majora and the minora, the external part, but not the internal part, because that is where the bacteria sets in before it gets into it. This vagina internal part has a way of cleaning itself naturally. It's when it's obstructed that challenges sets in. So water is actually good to clean the external part, which is called the vulva of your vagina.
Okay. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome. Thank you. Any other question? Please do raise your hand so that we'll pick it. Amazing. I thank you, Dr. Charles, for opening up this very channel to us, and it's quite amazing. Nobody can explain it better than you have done. We are hearing it from the mouth of the doctor. Okay, Pastor Mike Effa, your hand is up. Please, may you unmute and ask.
Okay, thank you so much, sir. Doctor, first and foremost, I want to thank you for that awesome and fantastic presentation. It's an eye-opener indeed for both the men and the women on this call. Now, the question I want to ask, you talked about alkaline not being good for women's intimate part. Now, there are different kinds of water in circulation, bottled water. There's this alkaline water by Lasena. So I don't know how, is it good for women to take that water? Thank you.
Are you talking in terms of drinking or using it for the intimate area to wash?
Drinking.
Water generally, the system has its own way of balancing both the acidic nature and the alkaline nature. So in the system, actually, this is actually outside the bone, what we're actually talking about anyway, but I'll just quickly throw light into that. You see, in the stomach, the nature of the acid in the stomach, if you can bring it out from your mouth, can melt your teeth. So what actually suppresses the acid of the stomach is the mucus. So alkalinity in the stomach is allowed to balance it. But whatever you call pure water or clean water is not actually clean. So if ever we take it in, what the system does, it actually still helps. That is where our immunity sets in. That is why we say the older you get, don't joke with your immunity. You need 1 or 2 supplements to boost it so that when your system is going wrong, your organic product will rectify it naturally. So whatever you take in, your system will definitely fight it back, whether good or bad. I hope I was able to answer your question, sir.
All right,
can I
Mrs.
Thank you very much.
Mrs. Olushola, yes, please ask your question.
Okay. Good evening, everyone.
Good evening.
I'm glad to be part of this forum. Thank you, Dr. Charles. You did a good job. At least I'm clarified why the Virgin is Gbogbo Ise. Because I've been wondering for these past few days, when you say a single medicine can do this, 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 then I began to wonder a few hours before the meeting started. So really, if they ask me a question, where do I run to? Well, thank you for the clarification. Now, let's go to alkaline. I have this alkaline cup that I pour water into it and I use. But I noticed that as I keep using it, I'm having some bumps at the edge of my head. And so I stopped it. It took a while for that to heal. And after healing, I picked it up about a few weeks ago, and I was still finding 1 or 2 trying to come up. I had to stop it. So now, does it mean that direct taking of alkaline water does affect the body? Because I'd once taken alkaline water a very long time before, but I didn't see all of this, maybe because I was younger then, and now I'm older. I don't know if you can help me out here.
Yeah,
Thank you.
Actually, what we should understand about the body system is that for you to be healthy, for you to have the optimum of your health, everything has to be in moderation and has to be balanced.
Okay.
So there are situations where probably you need a balance between the acidity in your body and an alkaline, but you keep on consuming alkaline, then the acidity drops. It will have a negative effect.
Okay.
Then your body now tries to step up the acidic nature of the system to try and balance up with that alkaline nature that you've alkaline is just like water that you've overshot. So the body trying to walk back its system to have a balance between the alkaline and the acidic nature, then some of those symptoms sets in. Okay. So by the time he is able to balance it, then the healing sets in, then you now feel okay. So when you go back again, you obstruct it, the symptoms comes up. So you cannot cheat the system. You cannot cheat yourself. So health is all about balance and moderation.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am. I hope you're clear.
Thank you, sir. God bless you.
Thank you.
Life is all about balance. It's about health and balance. Thank you very much, Dr. Charles. And I think we are getting some worth in here today. I want to quickly find out. Somebody please help me check if Glorious is still on the call. We spoke and she's having some challenges with the daughter. She's coming in to share some testimonies with us, but she is actually in the hospital with 3 of her children at once. So that is the reason why. Yes, but all the same, she's been coming in and out. It takes a superwoman to do that. So that's why I'm grateful. But all the same, we are going to move into, because whatever Dr. Charles is talking about here today is something that has to do, something that can put some money into your pocket. So whilst we are still waiting for Glorious to come through, I am going to invite somebody whom I know that every one of us here already understand. You know, we know her. We know her, and she has a lot of information to give us how we can actually take care of ourselves and also fill up our pockets. You know, those are the things we need, you know, when that happens. So I'm going to quickly welcome all the way from Lagos, Nigeria. I just call her Bulldozer, and trust me, she is going to bulldoze some things around you today. So Bulldozer, if you are ready, this is your time. Show us the money, because no matter what we're saying, some people want to see the money. So show us the money. Over to you.
Good evening, everyone. Thank you so much, Dr. King, for having me. Dr. Charles, I want to say that was an amazing, amazing session. In fact, my notebook is filled and I am heading out to town tomorrow to start marketing my Virgin with more vigor. You have given me more points to back up, you know, my sales and trust in Virgin. Thank you, sir. So everyone, if you can hear me tonight, please, can I see you give me a 777 in the chat column? 777, 777, if you can hear me. If you can hear me, give me a 77. Thank you, Ghana. I see that. Great, great, great. We're not going to waste more time. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I see the sevens. Keep it coming. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I mean, Dr. Charles has spent well over 45 minutes dissecting an amazing product from Immeri called Virgin. It's not as if Virgin is the only product that this company has, but that is our flagship product. And you all will agree with me, I mean, I want to be biased now, that when people refer to the world, I mean, the global space called this world, the world is actually referred to as a woman, right? Yeah, I know some men will be wondering why she's saying that. Yes, the world is what? It's productive. And it is only the human species called a woman that has the power to do what? To deliver. Yes, the men will drop in the semen, I agree. But let me say something to you guys. If you have a product targeted at solving challenges for women, especially when it has to do with fertility, trust me, you have a gold mine in your hands. And so why would Dr. King say that there is synergy between Virgin and money? I will tell you why. Because Virgin works, simple. And if you didn't believe it before, believe it now that you have heard Dr. Charles speak. Today's world, ladies and gentlemen, it has never been more important for people to have what we call multiple streams of income. The current climate in today's world shows us that no job is safe. And I want to believe we all know what happened 2 years ago with coronavirus, right? Up till today, a lot of people and lots of institutions are still struggling, all right, to recover from that impact. I mean, I live in an estate where I have a friend who is a banker in one of the multinationals, all right? She has not been to her office in the last 6 months. In fact, she keeps telling me anytime we meet, when we go walking in the morning, that she doesn't even know if she has a job anymore. The only thing is that she sees part of her salary coming. What does that tell you? It's important that we all begin to look out for other things that we can do to put money in our pockets. Extra financial security is just one of the benefits of multiple income streams. And I want to ask again, if you're on this call, please, and you are a salary earner, can you give me an S in the chat column? But if you are an entrepreneur, somebody who says, I am a business owner, or I am an employee, I have my own business, can you give me an E? Thank you, Mike Fa. Mike Fa says an S, so Mr. Mike Fa, Pastor Mike Fa, and salary. I see Deborah, Dr. Deborah says E, Mildred E. Thank you, Mildred, all the way from Canada. Great. Now, why do I want to see the S and the E's coming? Salary earners are on what we call fixed income, right? Pastor Mike, you can help me out there. And in today's world, where we are lauded every single day with the different ways that prices of things go up, Mr. Mike Efa, how easy is it for you, sir, to juggle that fixed income to meet up your needs on a daily basis? You can unmute yourself, sir. I crave your indulgence, please.
Yes.
Mr. Mike Efa, are you there?
Yes, I'm here. I'm here. Can you hear me?
Thank you. I can hear you, sir. Go on.
Okay. Being on a salary as the days go by it's just like trying to climb Mount Everest. It's the salary, especially like in my place of work, the salary is not taking people even beyond the gate anymore. They call it take-home pay, but it doesn't take anybody home anymore. So it has become very imperative for other sources of income.
Amazing.
Hello?
Thank you so much.
Thank you. All right.
I did hear him. Being on a fixed salary, yes, sir. I heard you. Okay. Being on a fixed salary is more like climbing Mount Everest. So that means that it is not easy to juggle it. Great. So I am happy, sir, that you are part of this amazing journey of Immeri. And I want to say to every other person who is a guest on this call tonight, looking at having a different source of income in year 2022, that you didn't make a mistake being on this call. So please listen carefully as I run you through how you can maximize extra income belonging to this Immeri family. Thank you, sir. I like the slides to start rolling. So as you can see, Immeri says that the money-making machine in it is called what? A synergistic board breaking system. And as the name simply implies, synergy means that you are working in partnership with other people. Teamwork comes to play in synergy. And that is the way we look at ourselves in this business. So if you join us today, trust me, you're joining one of the best families in the world. And you see the slide there showing you the different categories, okay, or platforms that you would be on the moment you start out as an associate. All right, it will take you all the way to Diamond Ambassador. Next slide. Thank you. So in this business, the work is pretty much in your hands. How fast do you want to run and how well do you want to run? This determines the amount of money that you make. So the categories have been lined out by the company. 11 bonus categories every single day, every single month is available for your taking. So what's stopping you? And when I mean available for your taking, I'm saying that you can earn as many as 5 or 6 of these income categories in a single day, depending on how you play your game on the board. You can see some of them, they're being noted as what? Sponsor bonus, all the way to the house reward. And yes, we do have houses in Immeri that we give to dedicated partners that have worked to earn it. Next slide. So ladies and gentlemen, you start out with this company as an associate where you want to become a partner that wants to earn good money, okay? And there is also a part of this bonus that the company did not highlight, which I love so much. Which is the income you make from retailing your product. And we're going to use Virgin, which is what we spoke about tonight, as our simple case analysis study. In the business has been maintained, okay, for being to 30%. And I hear somebody asking me how. This slide you're seeing right now shows you that at sign up, ladies and gentlemen, you part with $805 if you're joining us from anywhere across the world, not Nigeria. $805 you can convert in your local currency. But if you're in Nigeria, the amount is 66,000 Naira. That gives you becoming a member of this amazing family and also gives you an offtake of product worth well over 400,000 Naira. Somebody is saying for real? Yes, for real. Now, You take this product and the company says that you're getting them at what we call a member price. Can you see that on the slide? The member price. When you take it at the member price and you retail at the retail price that the company has earmarked, which is 20,000 naira. Forget about the little fraction that you see by the side. 20 boxes when you retail at 20,000 naira each gives you 406,000 naira income guaranteed. And ladies and gentlemen, you can make this income in 1 day, in 1 week, in 1 month, depending on your speed. And I dare to tell you tonight, ladies and gentlemen, that the earlier you actually offload, the better for you. You know why? Because Immeri has got another mind-blowing platform that you will be on if you offload your first 20 boxes and smile home with over 100,000 naira as profit. Come back to the company with that same $805 or 296,000. Guess what? The company will give you a repurchase at 30% discount. Now, it's not just the 30% discount that blows my mind. The fact that the 30% discount is for a lifetime, all right? So I see a Ghana, for instance, on this call, okay? And Ghana comes on board Immeri with 296,000, which she did, and finishes selling these 20 boxes in less than a week. And she smiles to the bank with her profit margin and then goes back to the company to say, I want to order another set, and pays the same amount of $805. The company gives Ghana 28 boxes. And by the way, the products are shipped to her doorstep as long as she resides in any of the 36 states of Nigeria. But perhaps you are outside of Nigeria. Don't be scared. Where we do not have an Immeri office, we already have in place what we call a virtual office, which is what? Our olive branch, okay? That currently is in over 20 countries operational, where the company will ship the products to you if you come on board through that olive branch, okay? So with your $805 again, you get an amazing 28 boxes. Same money you paid first time, same quantity, same quality of product, but this time quantity differs. An even reduced member price. Remember, the first member price that you had was a $40.25, which in Nigeria was 14,000 plus. We round it off to 15,000. But with the current 28 boxes, your member price at your 30% lifetime discount come down to $28. Amazing, 0.75. So look at the savings that you have made. And a sales return of well over $700 will come into your pocket as against your first $290 that you made. Isn't this amazing? I believe any businessman on this call will say it is true. And somebody, I hear you asking, would I need to have a shop for me to retail this? And the answer is no. But of course, if you do have an existing place where you're running any kind of business from, yes, you could put your stock in there. But guess what? The information technology age has made it so easy for every single one of us to be able to put our wares in everybody's face. So you're using your social media platforms and sharing with people that you know, people that you don't know, all right, that this product is an amazing product. And somebody inboxes you all the way from Senegal, all the way from Lesotho, saying to you, can I have this product? And you make arrangements to send the products to the person. You are in big business, because you're not only going to be earning in your local currency, you have a choice to begin to earn in dollars or whatever other kind of currency you would want. Next slide, sir. So that is one case analysis I need you to pencil down if you're a guest on this call. Look at the margin from $290 to $728. Same product. Now the business gives you another opportunity to quickly tell your friends and family members that you have found something amazing. Now these friends and family members could be people who are seeking for the fruit of the womb, like Dr. Charles had taken time to explain to you how effective seaweed extract is in helping with that. And by the way, Dr. Charles, I want to reaffirm the statement you made about hyaluronic acid in healing wounds, fast healing of wounds. Now, this is a short testimony I want to share. I have a friend in Lagos, and thankfully, she is also an Immeri family member who suffers from hemorrhoids. Okay, and on this particular day, sometime last year, she had very terrible hemorrhoids that actually caused a tear in her anus. And she said it was late at night. She didn't want to have to drive out to go buy any medication. And for some reason, she said to herself, you know what? Why don't I apply my Virgin? I've heard so much about Virgin, how effective it is in the other area, okay? Let me try Virgin and see how it's going to help me, whether it will give me some relief. And she took just a bit from a tube and applied it on the broken part of the skin that was caused by hemorrhoids. And I'm sure you know hemorrhoids is bile. We refer to it as bile in this part of the climate where I am. She said in less than an hour, she had this peace because there was a cool sensation that she felt. And by the time she went back into the bathroom, all right, to use the bathroom, there was no pain whatsoever. In fact, it was as if she never had a tear. So Dr. Charles, kudos. Thank you for reaffirming that. I'm just giving this testimony to reassure our friends that yes, you can apply Virgin on open wounds, and in a short time, you will have an amazing relief and the wound will close up nicely. So ladies and gentlemen, going back to the sponsor bonus, Immeri gives you an opportunity to bring your friends to enjoy what you're enjoying. So you have friends who have shared with you their challenges about infertility, their challenges about recurrent infections, their challenges about PCOS, polycystic ovarian cyst, their challenges about odor. And I tell you what, lots of women from teenage up suffer from odor when their hygiene is not in good state. And beyond hygiene, when there is, of course, like you have learned today, an imbalance in the system where your pH level isn't properly maintained. So you share the Virgin story with them and tell them that, you know what, it would be nice for you to buy Virgin from me, yes, at a retail price. But I want to also let you know that there's an opportunity for you to join me in becoming a distributor. Ladies and gentlemen, I kid you not, where we are today in this world, you tell somebody that you can make between $290 and $728 within 2 weeks, within a week, within 3 weeks, her eyes will pop. His eyes will pop, whether it's male or female. And she's going to say to you, tell me more. Guess what? You bring her on board, the company same day, real time, gives you a 5% on the person's activation fee. And this doesn't end there. If the person goes on to also bring her friend, her sister, who perhaps has another medical challenge that Virgin can solve, the friend, your friend that you brought in will earn a 5% sponsor bonus on that person. And you yourself, as the original person that brought that first person, also earns the same 5%. Isn't this amazing? 5% on your first and second level, regardless of membership. Next slide. So, ladies and gentlemen, you're making money on two fronts. You're making money, daily income, because if you choose to sponsor people every blessed day, Immeri is never tired of crediting your account every single day. There has never been a downtime in our payments. And for the leaders on this call, please affirm or disagree. Would you have ever logged into your Immeri back office to draw your cash and the system comes up with a message telling you that, oh, sorry, system is not available, your money will be paid to you? No, we don't have that. I haven't experienced it, and I know a lot of other participants or members in this business haven't experienced it. So as many people as you keep on bringing, money keeps coming to you as sponsor bonus from that. Remember, first and second levels. And as your team grows, you're building solid residual income because you now begin to transit to earning the other types of bonuses that were outlined in that slide you saw. So now I want to take you to the board system. So please, let me have our first board, which is the green, which is the blue board, the associate board. So like I said, thank you so much, Dr. Deborah. Cash comes in without delay. Yes, thank you for affirming that. So this is our synergistic board system, ladies and gentlemen. And you can see the blue board is the first level, entry level. Universities have just resumed now. I have lots of nieces and nephews that have gone to school. And you know what? I was trying to, encourage them about university life. And I say, you know what? You're a fresher. So as you go to school, conduct yourself properly. So here on the blue board, we call you a fresher. We call you an associate. So you land on this board as an associate with all the full rights of earning because you have joined the Immeri family. And on this board, ladies and gentlemen, as you can see, we have 15 spaces, 7 at the top, 8 at the bottom. And as the slide emphasizes, the top boxes are always filled with existing members, while the 8 empty boxes are for those who will be joining us tonight, because I know by the time we end this call, those of you who are guests will be calling up every single person that invited you to say, hey, I need to get on board. And please join this train pretty fast. This is still January, 16 days already gone. Have you changed your narratives financially? If the answer is no, this is the opportunity. So you join here and you take up the first position. Guess what happens? Let us say, for instance, that Dan, which you see at the top there, is the person who introduced you. Dan will automatically earn 5%, like I said to you, sponsor bonus, same day you come on board. And Dan, you will see Dan already has 2 people there. The number there will change to reflect 3. This is how effective Immeri back office system is. And the moment you join, you get fees online real time. This is not a situation where you need a senior member in your business or your enroller to say to you, oh no, yes, I've put you on board. Oh yes, this is what is going to happen to you. Or tomorrow, this is, no, not with Immeri. The moment you're signed up with the correct information that you have supplied Immeri, an email goes straight into your email box, giving you direct instructions on how to access this back office. So you see everything. It's so transparent, so clear, and so easy to follow. So this board fills out, ladies and gentlemen. First person comes, second comes, third comes, fourth, all the way down to the 8th person. And we say that the synergistic board on this associate level is complete. Guess what would happen? An amazing thing which you're going to see immediately. Next slide. You will see that this board is going to split into 2 parts. Immeri is so generous to ensure that once people come on the system with speed, they reward you immediately. So the 2 people on this board with the highest number of friends that they have brought in will immediately become team leaders. And the person who you see as the elite, highlighted in that green column, will be promoted. You can see where the arrow is moving, the green arrow, watch it. Green arrow, the arrow moving from the green elite all the way to the next green, which is the executive. So that person is no longer a fresher, has left the associate board and landed on the executive board, which is our second board. And then from the remaining 14 people, 2 team leaders will emerge. Remember, I said again, the 2 people with the highest number of friends that they have referred. So I believe if you are new on this call and you're already considering joining this business, begin right now, and I mean right now, to pencil down 5 names of your friends that have like minds like you. Friends you know would love speed, would love to make money, a health challenge, or in medical industry, or generally, you know that they have influence, commanding influence in different platforms, whether it's women platform, male platform. Begin to pencil down 5 names. And I kid you not, if you sign up and bring 3 out of that 5, you will also enjoy the benefit of being an elite.
Are you still there? Okay, she's there. Nella, are you still there? All right. While we wait for her, I will just continue. What she is simply saying is that once the elite moves up, I will actually hand over to her immediately she comes. So Pastor Mike, watch out for her. Once she comes back on, let me know. Okay, she's coming back. Okay, right away. All right, so I'll just add a few words before she takes over. Continue to work to become the leader of your team. Okay, go on.
Thank you so much, sir. Network is trying to be funny. I bind this network tonight. It's all right. I was saying that I don't want to bore you people with too many details, but I will just show you a flash. You know what is called a flash of the income that will be coming to you the moment you're exiting. And please, can I have that income sheet? The moment you're exiting the blue board to the green board, which is you're leaving the fresher class to the executive class. The income sheet, you will be amazed, ladies and gentlemen, that by sheer effort of every single person on your board, that you all work together, if you leave this board as an elite moving to the executive board, you're going away with nothing less than 230,000 naira. We're talking about naira. Now, guess what? Remember, you still have income coming from the sales that you make every day. So if you put that with this amount of money, ladies and gentlemen, you have recovered your initial outlay of $805 and counting. You will be smiling and asking yourself within your first 30 days that can this be real? And yes, it is real. So you exit and move to the green board. So can I have the green board?
Sure.
And there you are an executive, meaning that you have already developed leadership skills because you have brought in at least 2 or 3 or 4 or 5 friends to join you that filled up that board in conjunction with other people who were there, and you find yourself as an executive. Guess what, ladies and gentlemen? At this level, whether you have produced an executive like yourself or not, from the people that you have brought into the business, the company still pays you. All right? The company still pays you. Why does the company do that? Because they see the leadership quality in you and they know that you're building and nurturing your friends that have come to also want to aspire to become an executive just like you. And ladies and gentlemen, here you exit this board. I want to be very fast, Dr. King, because we spent a lot of time on it. You exit this green board, nothing, and I mean nothing less than, I want to see the income sheet, please, sir. Thank you. Nothing less than USD 6,440 would be coming into your bank account. $6,000 in today's world, ladies and gentlemen, in Nigeria, where we're exchanging dollar for well over 500,000. You can imagine what that would do, especially at a time like this, January, where lots of families are sending their kids back to school. Definitely, $6,000 will sort a lot of school bills, will sort somebody's house rent, will sort issues that you wouldn't have not ordinarily used your own monthly salary, Mike, if you're here with me, all right, to solve. So here you have your fixed income salary running, and you're making this tremendous amount of money from a side business, if you choose to call it that. Would you not be happier for yourself? And guess what? Landing on this executive board in today's market doesn't take you 30 days, doesn't take you 60 days. I say again, please remember that your speed determines your success and the amount of money that you make. So, ladies and gentlemen, let's look at what the elite on this green board, all right, will go away with. Okay, I said that 6,440. So from this green board, you move again. When the board spaces are filled with 8 executives, the elite will transit to the orange board, which is the manager board. Ha ha ha. This is the cream. I call this the cream de la cream of the business. You begin to feel here like an original CEO. Trust me. Why do I say that? You're going to see it as the slides are rolling. On this board as a manager, ladies and gentlemen, anytime a manager drops on the board, all right, you definitely smile away with money, whether you're the elite or you're not the elite. So you earn just like on the green board. And here again, ladies and gentlemen, you will be cutting off $64,000, $64,400 if this board fills out. As who? As the elite. Now you can see there, an elite bonus of $16,100 is given to you once you land on that red space there. Then you have team bonus paid to you on 7 heads, which is what? $3,220 in summation. Okay, that gives you a total of $22,540. Hey, somebody help me with calculation in the chat box if you're a Nigerian. $22,540 US dollars. What would that be in Naira? Thank you for the fastest finger. Then we also have what we call a tax number 15. Ladies and gentlemen, a tax number 15 is the amount of bonus you receive when the 8th person lands on this orange board. That is more than what you would have received just from one person. That is $9,660. And then another promotion bonus of another $16,100. That sums up to $64,400. I'm not seeing the chart. Is somebody giving me what this comes to in Naira? So, ladies and gentlemen, you have just completed 3 board systems and you move and exit as a director. Ladies and gentlemen, the game changes. You are no longer earning, monies as, their activities on your board. No. The income you begin to make as a director comes in on a daily basis. Isn't this amazing? And daily basis, ladies and gentlemen, includes Saturdays and Sundays. So if you're a 1-star director, you're making a 1% profit on global sales coming from your team. If you're a 2-star director, we are talking about 2% daily of company income. If you're a 3-star director, we're talking about 3%. Then don't even let me go into what you begin to earn as sapphire, as emerald, and ultimately a diamond ambassador. But look at this slide, the leadership bonus, where you earn money for producing leaders. So you bring an executive, the company gives you what? USD 163, which in Nigerian Naira is 59,000. If you produce a manager, you make $1,610, just that you have brought in a friend and mentored that friend, holding his hand, her hand, to also become a manager like you. Company gives you a leadership bonus of $1,610. And if you're a director and you produce another director, I see some directors on this call, you make $16,100. Ladies and gentlemen, I am not talking about monies that will be paid to you at the end of the month, money that will be paid to you at the end of the year, money that will be paid to you mid-year. No, I'm talking about monies that will enter your account online, real time. So, ladies and gentlemen, what would you be waiting for if you have this kind of opportunity? I take you back to my first slide. What did I say your initial outlay would be? $805. 296,000 Naira. That a lot of us will put in our account and finish it in 2 weeks, and you cannot even account for what you have done with these monies. All right? Funny expenses left, right, and center. 2022 should give you an opportunity to sit down and begin to count and tell yourself, you know what? I want to earn more than I spend. That is wisdom. And in doing that, put your money in Immeri, a sustainable business. I call it a settlement plan that guarantees you income every single day. You will never regret it. Okay? So beyond the leadership bonus, ladies and gentlemen, we also have other kinds of rewards. There's the travel reward that you begin to enjoy the moment you become an elite manager. We also have what we call the repeat sales bonus. This is another amazing earning that will blow your mind. Guess what, ladies and gentlemen? You join this business and you bring in your friends. Let's assume that within 60 days, you have introduced 5 friends, and those 5 friends have also each introduced 5 friends. So 5 times 5 gives us what? So you have in your team already 25 people, right? Amazing. Now, would you believe me, ladies and gentlemen, when I tell you that anytime you need a product, now I'm not talking about the registration package now. You want to buy extra boxes of Virgin. Maybe you have finished selling your Virgin and somebody in Lagos has just called you to say, hey, can you give me 2 boxes of Virgin? I saw the post you made on Facebook. I saw your post you made on Instagram. I need 2 boxes. And you live in Jos, like a Dr. Wazingi who is on this call. And you say, well, you know what? You don't want to kill yourself sending 2 boxes of Virgin from Jos to Lagos. And you quickly call the Immeri office in Lagos and say, I want to buy 2 boxes of Virgin. That will be given to you at a discount. Remember, because you're already a member. And guess what? The company pays you for buying those 2 boxes of Virgin that same day. That is what we call repeat sales. And if you're also a member in Immeri and you're not enjoying this bonus, hey, it's time to wake up. Be calculative in 2022. Don't leave money on the table. There's so much in Immeri that a lot of us are not enjoying because we haven't taken time to understand how it works. And the repeat sales is one of it. So you make a 5% payback on product that you have used your money to buy, ladies and gentlemen. Remember, you earned a discount on it. Then if 25 of those your friends, just 10 or 15 of them also make purchases every month, besides their registration package, you also get 5% on each of them up to the 10th person. Isn't this amazing? And this is paid to you every single month. So the more people that come into your structure, the more people that come into your team guarantees you more income, besides just you becoming an elite and moving from associate to executive, from executive to manager. No, this is another income coming to you. So ladies and gentlemen, why would you waste any time thinking about where to pull up $805? If I were you, I'll pull up more than that, because I will quickly call my friends tonight and say, you know what? Let's go on this journey called an Immeri ride. So ladies and gentlemen, we have other multiple streams of income where you have director development bonus, same rank bonus. I talked about that. The travel reward, I've mentioned it. The house reward, oh my world. Would you believe that Immeri already has built-up penthouses waiting for you in Kuala Lumpur, in Malaysia? And that comes to you with a 10-year My Malaysia Home visa, all right? That is renewable. But perhaps you say to yourself that, no, I don't want to leave South Africa to go and live in Malaysia. The company will give you 50% of that amount. Am I looking at the amount on the screen for the house reward? 50% of that amount will be given to you in cash if you don't want to take the home reward. And as I speak to you, ladies and gentlemen, in just less than 4 years of being in Immeri business, we have already 2 people that have signed and collected the keys to their homes, and many more loading from Nigeria, from Ghana, and everywhere in the world. So beyond the house reward that would have made you achieve your dream of having a dream home, okay? Great, thank you, sir. I see that amount there. USD house worth 153,125 thousand in cash. But if you're taking the penthouse is worth what? $306,250. Oh my world. This is not a house. This is what we call a home, and a penthouse for that matter. But don't be scared. We don't want everybody to come to Malaysia. I already have taken my spot. Dr. Charles has, and Dr. King keeps telling me he wants to be my neighbor in Malaysia. Yes, I will look into that. And so many other people here on this call. It's is doable, it's achievable. And you will add that as another word, feather to your cap, that you own a house, not only in your home country, but also in Malaysia. Okay, so ladies and gentlemen, if we have given you this kind of opportunity where money is coming into your hand, travel, you're enjoying if you love to travel and sightsee, I love to travel, and of course, and owning your dream home, what would be your reason for not agreeing to sign up for this platform? Now, what are the benefits of joining Immeri? Look at them reeled out there. Number one, our bonus payment is real time. I say to you, we don't have any payday. Every day in Immeri is payday. No green days, no blue days, no yellow days, all right? No half of the month payment, no end of the month payment. Is as you work, you see your money. We also have what we call team bonus qualification with just one friend that you bring on board as you sign up. You begin to earn team bonus that same day that your friend comes on board. No monthly volume or targets to be maintained. A lot of you who know about network marketing, you know that a lot of people have been disgruntled because of this simple fact that every month, month in, month out, if you do not maintain some level of purchases with the company, you don't get to earn income. It doesn't work that way here. You don't have flushing of points. Okay, we are not running a binary system here. We're not asking you to balance a left leg or a right leg that may never ever balance. We're saying, come on this board, the synergistic board, work with people of like minds who you may not even know. Some of them sitting down in Trinidad and Tobago, and they've just been privileged to be on the same board as you and working like you're working, and your board is breaking and you're seeing your money. Okay. We also have no compulsory monthly authorship, training and mentorship. I told you about our robust back office with amazing resource to help you. Okay. Then the online back office to help you track your work. You earn direct and indirect bonuses. I've showed that to you. Okay. And so many more. These are the benefits of joining Immeri. But the most interesting and the most important I want you to leave here tonight with is the fact that all our products are FDA and NAFDAC certified. It wouldn't be fun for Dr. Charles to have spent the number of minutes he spent talking about Virgin if Virgin has not been clinically tested and certified. So please feel free to tell anybody anywhere in the world, whether it's a medical doctor or not, that your product is FDA certified, NAFDAC certified, and so you're not selling quacks. So at this point, ladies and gentlemen, I want to ask those of you who are guests on this call 6 simple questions. Are you ready to own your own life? Are you ready to be your own boss? Are you ready to control your destiny? Not allowing your destiny to be controlled by organizations. Remember, no matter the institution where you work, there can only be one MD CEO. There can only be one chief executive, no matter the number of years you put in there. But Immeri says to you, hey, join us, and you are a CEO from get-go. So are you ready to achieve your dreams? Those dreams that keeps you awake at night, and you're asking yourself, where do I get money to fund this? Immeri is the answer. And are you ready to live an amazing lifestyle? An amazing lifestyle where you're connecting with people all over the world from different walks of life that make you feel extremely good about yourself. I sit here in Nigeria. I've never met King Vitus. He's in South Africa, but we connect on so many levels. We're discussing so many things, even beyond Immeri business. If I hadn't been in this family, I probably would never have met him. All right. So, ladies and gentlemen, you can see the slide there facing you is our membership package. I will ask you to please focus your attention on the associate package, which I said to you is $805. The moment you take this up, working with the person that sent you this Zoom link to join this meeting, by tomorrow, before end of day, you make your payment, you will be a registered associate with Immeri, and all of the things that I have sensitized you about tonight will begin to happen to you one after the other. As long as you remain consistent, you remain focused, you do not give up, and you keep spreading the business of Immeri to anybody you come in contact with.
So, ladies and gentlemen, without wasting much time, I want to say thank you for being here. But I want to share a testimony of a lady that, I mean, anytime I listen to her speak, I tremble. I want to believe she's still on this call. Is she? Mrs. Clements. Can somebody help me? Mrs. Clements, are you still on this call, please? If you are on this call, can you please unmute yourself? With all due respect, I want to listen to your testimony again. Just a final word to buttress all Dr. Charles spoke about Virgin. Kindness. Hello? Is she there? All right, if she's not there, not a problem. So, ladies and gentlemen, opportunities are things that will not wait for you forever. If you do not take this Immeri opportunity, trust me, somebody else will take it. And a few weeks or months or a year down the line, you look at that person and see the massive change or changes that has occurred in their lives, health-wise and financially. You would regret that you were on this call tonight and you didn't make up your mind. So please, take this Immeri opportunity. It is an amazing opportunity that will lead you to that dream life that you have always planned to live. Thank you so very much, and please feel free to ask any question or drop your questions in the chat column. Thank you.
Thank you very much, the bulldozer. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you for such an amazing time. It's been so amazing. Thank you, Dr. Charles. Thank you, the bulldozer. Thanks to every person that's been in. Despite the internet challenges, we keep coming back on. That is what it's all about. Thank you very much. Before we bring the meeting to a close, I want to quickly take some questions. And then after that, I'm going to call on our mama with the dollar to just speak to us briefly. Then we'll start doing a roundup today. It's really been amazing. I'm telling you, I have learned some things I never had before. Like the bulldozer said, the book is full. There are some informations we have right now we never thought about before, but today it's open. And as per the money, you know, sometimes you can't even talk, but there are two people here that have made those monies. I'm just going to take them briefly, so that you will know that we're not just talking because we want to talk. We are talking because it is real. Okay, so Mama with the dollar, if you're here, we just want you to just exalt us a little bit before we get on to Dela Musa, the record breaker. So let's just take Mama with the dollar, Mrs. Eunice Akalegbere, a director in the business, those ones in the million ranges, you know, with the cars and getting ready to get to the house. So Mama, if you're here, may you please unmute and talk to us for the next 3-4 minutes.
Wow, wow, wow. I'm so excited tonight. Dr. King, thank you so much. Thank God I did not miss today's phone. Today's phone is loaded everywhere. Can you see bulldozer with fire? You can see Dr. Christ. I think Immeri is turning to another thing, and he's turning to another dimension. There is nothing we are lacking in Immeri. If you are not in Immeri, I bet you are missing. You are missing a lot. You can see the way doctor pieces the whole thing, the way you can understand it. And you can see the way bulldozer, in fact,
it's like we lost her. You know, when it comes to Immeri, you will be shocked what is going on. It's amazing, amazing, amazing. Before she comes back, can we have Dela Musa is here. Dela, where are you, Dela? Can you unmute and just continue from where Mama with the dollar, ended?
Good evening, everyone. Good evening, Dr. King.
I can see you.
Good evening. Yeah.
Good evening.
Dr. Charles. Today was just awesome. You broke it down. I was screaming when you were breaking it down. You know, you broke it down. You broke down the products, explanation, detailed explanation of the products, you know, so that people who are on this call will be able to sell their products. I think some people have some problems when they're trying to market Virgin. But everyone on this call, even if your teammates were not here, you should be able to go and explain from what we heard from Dr. Charles. Dr. Charles, thank you so much for breaking it down this way. Thank you so much. And then Bulldozer, wow, wow, wow. You broke down that money. You pieces it today too. So everybody has just been at his peak. I mean, and I'm so thankful that we're here, all of us, to listen to this. It's been an awesome journey for me. This is 2022. I have re-strategized and I have started working towards my next goal. I am not waiting. This is just the beginning for me. Of course, I've earned director bonuses, all the bonuses that were called and talked about on this call. I have earned it in less than 2 years without all the information you guys are getting now. Remember that we achieved all this without this much information. So anybody listening and getting this information, I don't think you have any reason not to achieve this in 2 months, in 3 months. Okay, you guys have, I mean, you have all the information. So you should be able to achieve a director and diamond in such a short period because you have all the information you need. And then we're here, we have learned from our mistakes, we're learning more. So for me, I'm going back to the drawing board. I have gone back to the drawing board. I'm taking on 2022 like never before. I'm running this business like never before. And I think that's what everybody should do right away, right now. Immeri is just awesome, and I thank God for Immeri. It has changed my life, the lives of my family members, my entire community. Not just 1 or 2 people, entire community. You can imagine a community means where I grew up. It has changed their entire lives. And that's what Immeri can do for you. It can change your entire life. So I think anybody who is not yet an Immerian should just start today. Just like Bulldozer said, today, right now, you just have to register and come along on this journey. Nobody is forcing you. We don't beg people to join Immeri. Nobody is even going to beg you. You join Immeri because you believe you're going to make something out of your life, okay? So thank you for this opportunity. I'm always honored to be on every call because I learn every day. Thank you so much for giving me the time to talk, Dr. Charles.
Thank you very much,
Dr. King. Yeah.
We're all the same. Thank you very much, Magic Dela. It's good to hear you talk. She is a woman that has broken a lot of record, and it's so good to have them on the call. Well, good news coming soon. Flexes. People have been asking me, questions about people that have rheumatic pains, those kind of stuff, those things that happen deep in your body. Well, I have this for you. Flexis is coming. It's going to hit the shores of Africa pretty soon. And I can tell you one thing, it's going to turn the business, anti-clockwise. So guys, get yourself ready because we are coming like a storm. Immeri is here to stay. Did we tell you that Immeri is a company that enters into a country and actually buys their own property, which tells you we are not in a hurry to leave. We are not in a hurry to run out. We are in everywhere we go to turn the life of people around. One of the meanings of our name, somebody was saying yesterday, we're listening to Mr. Tankamfu yesterday, and he says motivation is one of the things that made them start Immeri. Motivation means motive. They have an amazing motive for giving us this platform, and there is an action, which is what we're doing today. It takes motive and action to bring us to where we are today. And I am so excited to be one of those people who is championing this cause. If Mama with the dollar is still there, I would just like her to finish up, then I'll be able to tell you what we have here right now because we're trying to round up. So Mama with the dollar, may you please finish up. Then I will call Pastor Mike Effa to appreciate everyone that is here and then close us with a prayer. If you have, those of you on YouTube, thank you very much for coming. We had a person there. We had somebody by the name Zarina Ibrahim. We appreciate you very much for your questions. Please do forward them to us. We'll answer them for you. And then those of you that also joined us on Facebook, we do appreciate you. Before I do that, let me quickly make this announcement. Next week, we are going to be doing a double header. Double header in the sense is that we are going to be having not two doctors in the house. One will be dealing with the male reproductive section. The other will be dealing with the female reproductive section. What we're going to do is actually, when that time comes, we're going to split the chart and give us enough time in each of the two rooms to be able to deal with the issue. We're going to be doing that for the first time because we want to understand what we need to do. Families must stop separating because of infertility. That is going to change. So every information that's needed, please, we are going to try whatever we can to bring them. So tell your friends, tell the doctors, tell the nurses, tell them next week will be off the hook. And after it, we'll just do a brief analysis of how to get the money from it. And like what I'm simply saying is you don't want to miss next week Sunday because it's going to be wow. Mama with the dollar, finish up then Pastor Mike.
Dr. King is so sorry. My network is so bad here. I'm so sorry,
okay,
everyone on the call.
It's okay, ma'am.
What I was saying before the internet went off was that I told God, I said 2021 is going. Now we are entering 2022. God, I need another dimension in Immeri. I want to tell people, let people see that what we preach is real. Because if one or two persons are the only people making money, people will not believe in what we are saying. But
That's
when
right.
we have multitude of people making the money all over, being happy everywhere, you don't need to talk much. People will believe in what you are saying. So as we are here tonight, and this is 2022, I don't know why. I don't know what you have decided to do this 2022. But for me, I have decided to make what is called money, what is called mega money this year in Immeri. So as you, a new person, coming, somebody invited you here, all what we are saying here is life story, true life story. It's not a joke. We are not joking here. So if you are still thinking, is what they are saying, is it true? It's true. I am telling you, I am a living example. Bulldozer is a living example. Dr. King, you know him as a person. He's a man of his word. He cannot gather you here, gather every one of us here and be telling us lies. It's impossible. So likewise, every other person on this call that I cannot mention their names, they are here. They are not here to just listen. They have enjoyed Immeri in a way that wherever they hear the announcement of Immeri, they would love to be there. So I want you to have interest in Immeri, love Immeri, use the product so that you can testify. A lot of us are testifying today because we say yes to Immeri. I want you to say yes to Immeri and testify with us. And don't allow this year to go without you saying yes to Immeri. Don't allow this month to go without you saying yes to Immeri. Stop listening, put action. That is where you can make it. My dear, for you to be on this call today, I want you to go back and tell that person that invited you here today, say, thank you for inviting me. I never knew it's like this. Thank you. So I want to encourage every one of you please don't miss next week, Sunday, because the one you are seeing today is nothing to compare with what you are going to see on Sunday. Thank you so much, and God bless you as you defined your why this year. Thank you, Dr. King. Thank you, every one of you.
Thank you very much, Mama with the dollar. Pastor Mike, over to you, sir.
All right. Just like Mama with the dollar said, say yes to Immeri. And I said yes to Immeri. I just posted something. I said, barristers, bank managers, medical doctors are all joining Immeri. So all the civil servants on this call, what are you doing? Let's join the wagon. Let's join the wagon. Let's carve a niche for ourselves. No matter how long you stay in the civil service, many will never become the director generals. But
Absolutely.
in Immeri, in no time, you become your CEO. On that note, I want to thank all these quality speakers that have graced this occasion today, starting with Dr. Charles. He really unraveled the mysteries behind the reproductive system of the woman and what Immeri can do to alleviate these issues. And I want to say that for me, what Virgin can do. I've been using Virgin here. It's not strange. I've also used it on my face before. And I still recall what it did for me. I want to thank the bulldozer. Please continue bulldozing till you bulldoze us all into our bank account. We bulldoze money into.
What happened? The internet is angry, eh? Oh dear, he's still there. Pastor Mike. All right, what he's simply saying is thank you very much, Bulldozer. We sure do appreciate your effort and what you have done. Thank you, Mama with the dollar. Thank you, Glorious Isuchuku, amazing woman. She couldn't join us today because of the children. I've already prayed for her, prayed with her. I'm going to follow up with her after the meeting. And also thank you, everyone that has been on this meeting. We really, really do appreciate you. Let's just say a prayer. Heavenly Father, we want to thank you for what you have done here today. We are so honored. We're so privileged to have committed the meeting into your hands, and you never failed us. So today we thank you. We commit everything we have done here today. We ask, Lord, it will pay in everything we are doing. That's why we thank you. As we bring this meeting to a close, we make a declaration, oh God, that it shall be well with our businesses. This meeting tonight shall come with testimonies to everyone, every of the facilitator, everyone that attended this meeting. They will see the result of today's meeting. And at the end of it all, only your name will be glorified. Thank you, Lord, for answering. Be thou exalted, O God. In Jesus' mighty name we pray. Amen. Now, until we meet again in the next edition of the Immeri Business Masterclass, which is next week, Sunday, I want to play us out with this. You can sit around and just listen to it. It says, "You Can Make It" by Alvin Darling.
I love this one. How about Alvin?
Thank you all for coming. Have yourself an amazing week. Those of you that joined us on Facebook, on WhatsApp, we appreciate you as well. Enjoy Alvin Darling.
Bye.
Bye, God.
Listen, real quick. We go over across the country, and so many people are going through. Children run away, and they're on drugs, and parents don't know what to do. But I want you to know that the Bible says, no weapon formed. You see, sometimes we miss it. We miss it because the Bible lets us know it's going to be formed, But it also, if it stopped there, we'd be in trouble. But it said, no weapon formed against you shall prosper. That means it's not going to accomplish what it comes to do. Now, you see, the Bible says that the Satan comes to steal, kill, and destroy. So he ain't coming to make you feel bad. He wants to take you out. But the love of God will not let him take you out. Now listen, you wonder when your blessing coming, when my miracle coming. But listen, on my card, there's a mirror that says, the objects are closer than they appear. I come to let you know tonight that your victory, your overcoming power, your blessing is closer than it appears. You can make it. You can make it. I have no doubt. I have no doubt. Because the last thing you went through. Because the last thing you went through. It didn't take you out. It didn't take you out. Did you hear me? You can make it, Lord. You can make it. I don't have no doubt. Because the last thing you went through. Because the last thing you went through. You're still here. It didn't take you out. You know why it didn't take you out? Ain't no love, Lord. Ain't no love like the Lord gives. Ain't no joy. Ain't no joy like the Lord gives. Ain't no grace. Ain't no grace like the Lord gives. Ain't no mercy. Ain't no yeah, let's make it personal. I can make it. I don't have no doubt.
I have no doubt.
The last thing
I can make it and I will make it.
Lord, it didn't take me out. Thank you, God. Come on, Beverly.
He read my soul and set me free. You can